Hi, this is Fool for Pepper Crafts. Today I'm going to do a demo. I'm going to pour three 3¼ inch by probably about 6½ inch polyester resin blanks. I use Schedule 40 PVC pipe, number 10 corks. I use Silmar 41 polyester resin that I get from US Composites. And for this one, I'm going to use Pearl-X pigments that I actually pick up at Michael's Crafts. So I've already poured 2 3-ounce containers of polyester resin in some Dixie cups, 3-ounce Dixie cups. I use the corks along with either a piece of cellophane or a piece of a rubber glove. I have some old rubber gloves laying around, and I just tap them down inside. I use a popsicle stick, a small popsicle stick, and get some on the end of the powder and put it in the resin. Not very hard to do. I'll do the turquoise now. Now you want to stir this up until it actually is smooth. This is a powder. It takes a little while for the powder to dissolve. It's going to be about 20 minutes by the time that we put the peroxide-based, I think it is, peroxide-based catalyst. Generally it's 3 to 5 drops per ounce. For this 3-ounce, I'll probably gonna guess at it, and I'm going to put about 10 drops in each one of these. Okay, they're mixed up. As you can tell, I'm a real amateur at doing the videos. Looks like I need just a little bit more silver. Put just a little bit more in here. You can usually eyeball it to see how thick it is. Or all of the mica or the Pearl-X will have a tendency to be a little translucent when it's turned down thin. So it's always recommended that you paint the inside of your blank after it's been drilled a corresponding color. I always do white or black. In some cases you could use other colors that would complement either the kit of the pen or the color of the blank. Okay, that looks really good now. Okay. So on to the catalyst. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, probably more than 10. I lost count there. Okay, that was 12. So, unless you put a lot in it, I've found that it doesn't make the pen blank brittle. But not enough will make the pen blank a little bit sticky when it comes out. Some people, I do vertical molds, some people do horizontal molds, and I've heard comments, they say that it doesn't seem like that the blank is quite finished because it's a little sticky. You can always stick it in a low oven, really low, or a toaster oven somewhere in the 150 to 170 range for about 5 or 10 minutes, and the stickiness will go away. Okay, so at this point, I don't use heat. I don't use anything else up to speed the process. I use patience. I sit and wait for it to gel and get really the consistency of thin peanut butter, I guess is what I can explain it as. Usually takes, depending on the weather, it's cold here in Kentucky today, so you know, it could take as much as 20 to 25 minutes to gel here in my shop. So I'm gonna break the video right now and come back when it's gelled to show you what the consistency is and show you how to pour it into the vertical molds. Okay, we're back. It's been about 25 minutes. Let's check the consistency. It probably could go a little more, but for demo's sake, I think the cold weather here is affecting the catalyst, so I didn't have a lot of time to get my shop warm. So this consistency will work just fine. Here. Okay, now to the pour. I think that I'll have enough material to do 3 of these, but if not, I'll just have a Wall Street or a Sierra size blank. So, okay, the way I do it, move this to the side here. I pour simultaneously, moving it around, swirling it as I go, and it does some slight layers. So I'm going to move this one off to the side to another one. Okay. Swirling around. And the last one. Okay, not quite, that's probably about a half. So 2-3 ounces or make about 2.5. Probably could go a little shorter on in the cups. I never do it exact, but as you can see, you see the end. Okay, one of the ways it is already swirled for the thickness because they didn't blend as it went in. But you can also use a little wire that I actually use a wire that has been bent a little bit, and what I do is I just run it down in, twist it around a couple times, bring it back out, and it does let it drain off a little bit. Even if you don't care, get it on your finger, pull it off, and that's it. Now, probably 2 to 3 hours that'll be solidified. If you want to speed the process a little more, like I said before, you could take a toaster oven, or very possibly your regular oven if your wife will let you do it, and put it on the lowest setting at about 150 to 170 if you're able to go that low, and let it heat for about 20 minutes. The resin will shrink. You shouldn't have had to use any release agent on the inside, so you can take a 3/4 inch dowel like this, and I'll show you the process once these are cured. Okay, it's been about 24 hours. I've let the blanks cure really well, harden up, and now the way that I get them out is I use a 1/4 or 3/4 inch dowel, just a little soft pine dowel, and a rubber mallet. Put it in the end. I do not remove the cork. I actually pop the cork out as we go. Let's see how we do here. There we go, popped it out. There's the blank. And for the second one, oh, that came out even easier. And then for the shorty blank that I created, a nice little short half blank to make a Wall Street or a Sierra pin kit. Okay, I sand from 1500 to 4000 on my micro mesh. No use wasting time letting you watch all of this. I've really fast forwarded up, turned the camera on at 4000. Let's see how we look. Definitely don't want to let your sanding pad run dry water. The pad will rub off on the blank, and then you're gonna have to step back up to some larger grit sandpaper to be able to get those get that material back off. So looks pretty good right now. So now I'm going to use the Hut Ultra Gloss plastic polish on a little white cloth. Rotate the lathe and spread it all around. I'm going to turn it on and just let it bump itself. You don't want to hold too tight. Don't want it to get too hot. What I'm trying to do is just shine it up. Grab another clean piece of cloth and dry, and should do it.